Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, going in for our last path in Variant 8, Chapter 2.2. This is the team that we're bringing in, and on this path, we're going to pick up the Cyber Hive crossfight on that tech Deadpooloid. And as far as the path goes, it's got Bubble Shield, Nerves of Steel, and Selective Timestream, which, depending on how you work it out, it can be a little bit frustrating getting a full heal, but the Cyber Hive here that we're going to pick up from this tech Deadpooloid will be very handy. Definitely think you want to use this for take this guy out on whoever's going to do the most fights on your path. In my case, I am doing Masacre on all the fights, just because when his damage is extremely good. The regen that he gets is awesome. See, we smashed that Deadpooloid super quick. That guy has an Ant-Man special 1 for his special, Ant-Man special 2 for his special 1, and a War Machine special 2 for his special 2, and they're unblockable. So just be aware of that. Now here we got a Peni Parker. Now, I saw some of my buddies do this with their Venompool. My Venompool was not ranked at this time. After this chapter, I did rank him up to rank 4, and I think he is probably a better counter, an easier counter, because you don't have to deal with the auto block and all that kind of stuff. But you will see that Masacre is plenty capable. So I hadn't ranked up Venompool, and I was potentially going to rank him up if I couldn't take down this Peni reliably with Masacre. But I do have Cyber Hive up. Peni is Incinerate immune, so I'm not going to get any Incinerates on her for the Selective Timestream, but I can get the Shock. So it's critical that you do have somebody that can Shock or can just out damage her. I know, like Venompool, like with one L3 bleed, can pretty much take this Peni out. You'd want to do that after you've activated the Selective Timestream, like refreshed or whatever. But I'm going to be hitting into the block, trying to take down her Sync Shield. When she's got 4 or more, or 5 or more of her blue spider charges, she can auto block. But that's okay. We are getting heal blocked every time we get to a new power bar or whatever. I don't remember exactly how it happens, but I think it's when you get to a power. But when we throw a L2 into her block, and man, it does a ton of damage. You can see we didn't get to 10 plus bubble shields. We were able to bypass the Selective Timestream with the Cyber Hive shocks and finish with full health. We did take a few hits at the beginning of the fight, but that's the beauty with these Deadpool champs that get that red pool passive regen. They can just, cover for the mistakes that you make. So here we're going to go in again with Masacre, and this Quake will go down fairly easily. I think I might actually so I do accidentally block the special 1 there. That was not intentional, and I will get detonated, and I block it again. I'm gonna throw a special while that detonates, when those I can't even remember what they're called, her little aftershock charges expire, so that way I can't get stunned. Otherwise it's 10% chance per charge, and with 4 of them I was a 40% chance. That did a ton of damage to me, but I was able to survive, still have some health, and we're going to go into this Psycho Man. I'm not going to heal up, I think, just because I can heal with some power. Now, he has the 3 phases on this Psycho Man, so you do not want to heavy when he's in this red phase. When you get to a special 1, every time you get to a new bar of power, you change his mode. So now it's control special attack, so you do not want to throw a special attack, otherwise it's going to be weak, and you'll get a concussion on you. And he's being kind of passive. I'm trying to bait the special one. There, he finally throws it, but it's okay. I have some power, and I'm just constantly healing. So all of those mistakes that I made in that Quake fight, I'm making up for it. You know, just got to keep your eye out on the bubble shields. Once that red timer that's on yourself, the counter gets to 10, that next hit will be fully unblockable, and then you just got to dex it once, and then you got a whole another 10 blocks to deal with. So yeah, I do get smacked there. No big deal. Again, I'm not throwing any specials just because I'm just redlining it and I want to heal back up. So that's the beauty with Massacre, Gwenpool, Venompool, Platinum Pool, Gold Pool. You get that regen. And then there I did not keep in mind the unblockable, as I was stating. I got to 10 bubble shields and then I tried to block, and yeah, can't block an unblockable. But that's okay. We finished him off. We did gain a little bit of health. But I think on this next fight, we can heal up a bit. Now, this guy, you want to have him throwing special 2. You'll see he throws a special 1 towards the very beginning. So you want to do a lot of hard blocking, because with Bubble Shield, you can get wrecked pretty easily, and you get some bleeds on you from his special 1. So you're going to see him throw the special, and I get to 10, so this next hit is unblockable. So I kind of got lucky that I was able to block the full part of the special 1. There were a lot of hits in there. There's eight total, so as long as you're at like 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, or 10, 11, 12 hits, something like that, you can block everything. But otherwise, yeah, you want to make sure that you're holding your block so that he doesn't want to throw the special 1 and you go to special 2. So we get a big L2 into the block, we kill him off quick. It was beautiful. Okay, so we gained a little bit of health as well, and we're just going to go back into this fight. We're going to redline it, try to heal up while we're smacking down this Immortal Hulk. Ideal if you, towards the end, you can get off like a special 1, or if you're using Massacre, or if you're using any champ that can bleed, make sure he's bleeding, because that will help him to not go through his immortality and go unblockable and regen and all that kind of stuff. And if you do have assassins can also prevent his immortality. You can see right here, we're just going to bait special 1s. We're redlining it, making sure we can pretty much heal back all the way back up. And we have both incinerates and shocks on, so Selective Timestream, which I really haven't talked a lot about on this path, but that's one good thing that Massacre is great for. He can pretty much have incinerates up all the time, and then the Cyber Hive is going to put on shocks as well, and either shock or incinerate will prevent the Selective Timestream from full healing him. So yeah, I don't think any of those fights they healed up at all. So Massacre does a great job there. We're gonna finish up here last fight in 2.2, and we're just gonna go in with Masacre and demolish this guy. And this guy has the Conflictor, so he's going to gain power when you debuff him, and there's a cooldown timer, so it's every 7 seconds. He's got Vigorous Assault, so if he has a regen buff, which he starts out with, so you got to make sure you do not parry at the start, so either back off or try to intercept him. And then after that, it's just kind of off to the races. Having Cyber Hive to apply poisons and poisons and shocks is great. Plus, Masacre has access to the incinerate, so you get a lot of debuffs on him. So you're going to get a lot of damage over time stuff going, and then where possible, you can either throw the special 1 to get some. You won't get. I don't think he takes any bleed damage. The bleeds show up, but you don't really get any damage from that. I think if I were to do this again, I maybe would have just stuck to special 2s and just thrown it into his block, because that special 2 that he does is pretty impressive. And we're just going to be doing dash back light intercepts while he's under a bar of power up against the wall. And then when we push him over to special 1 bar, we're going to let him throw it and bait it out, and then just kind of repeat. And then just be aware that Conflictor's there. You are putting a lot of debuffs on him, so if he goes above 2 bars of power, you want to make sure you bait that out. Otherwise, you might accidentally push him to 3 bars of power. So boom, we hit him with a big special 2 and with a full yellow bar. So hopefully this helped. Masacre is good for the whole line. If you have Venompool, definitely recommend him as well, especially for that Peni. But yeah, hopefully this helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.